You ever feel lost? Like you're just wading through an endless sea of monotony and high school romances and tits when watching anime? Well, have no fear. That's why I'm here, Demolition D, to guide you, to be your light in the darkness. Come with me. Come on. Come with me. Come. What the fuck are you doing? You're going the wrong way. Come on, let's... What, you like it here? Nah, come on, man, this is stupid. Come on, you're above this. Hey, where you going? Cencoroll, Clash of the Titan Space Fetuses, is a 26-minute short film that I watched again for the second time the other day and decided, whoa, why haven't I done a review for this yet? And then I realized it's because it's so short. So I started contemplating starting a new short series like Demos Quick Picks or something, and I was really worried about it, and I thought how convenient it would be if I had a kind of casual mini review series already established, and oh yeah, should you watch? I happen to have this strange condition where I completely forget about really good movies I once watched as if they never existed, and my motor skills sometimes cease to function, and Cencoroll is definitely a victim of these possibly deteriorating brain fibers. On today's episode of... This little cutie named Yuki meets Shu and his panda bear that can seemingly transform itself into any object so long as it's had it in its mouth. Could you imagine if it just turned into a giant dick? Like, right in front of everybody? That'd be hard to explain. Man, his lips look so soft. Hey look, it's a short film, so I don't want to ruin the entire plot for you, but know that shit goes south when this big guy shows up in town, and it's up to Yuki, Shu, and Space Fetus to save the day. What I love most about Cencoroll is its sense of direction and art style. It's not really all that comparable in its color palette and soft, whimsical animations. The most placid scenes and backgrounds seem to have taken much of their inspiration from painstakingly recreated still images that lend credence to an otherwise fantasy setting, and both the soundtrack, sound design, and dialogue exchanges feel appropriate and responsive most of the time considering the short was created, directed, scripted, and largely animated all by this guy, Atsuya Uki. Man, this guy's talented. Let's see what else he's done. Oh, I won't lie to you, Cencoroll isn't going to be for everyone. It can be a little hard to follow at times, and the way that Yuki and Shu interact with one another can come off as drab and maybe even unnatural if you're not used to this style of scripting, but this is something that only made the experience even more enjoyable for me. After all, actions speak louder than words, and what better way to enunciate this than with the silent but expressive Senko. The two main characters have great synergy together despite how their temperaments appear on the surface, and Senko himself is just adorable in a grotesque kind of way. Look at him. Just look at him. He's a grumpy little gumball 24/7. Aww. All in all, the film has great timing and concludes with a really neat plot device that will certainly set the stage for some creative moments in the coming sequel that is supposedly going to be finished sometime later this year. I'd also like to mention the overall oddness of the creatures and their connections to the two hosts in this movie. There's not so much a sense of companionship going on here rather than a symbiotic relationship between the hosts and their alien things, and their allegiances do not necessarily seem set in stone. Something that is made blatantly obvious towards the end of the film, which I'm not going to spoil, which I think adds to the overall tone of the story and mystery surrounding these creatures that are described more by their behavior and quizzical actions instead of their science. So for anyone feeling lost in the aforementioned abyss of substandard anime decay, looking for a strange, unique, quick, and overall memorable experience, should you watch Cencoroll and eagerly await its coming sequel? Yes.